Exodus chapter 7, walking in divine authority. Hello and welcome to the study room. If this is your first time on the channel, you're very welcome. My name is Abimbola, and today we are diving into Exodus chapter 7 to see what the Holy Spirit wants to teach us. Exodus chapter 7 opens with the Lord speaking to Moses in Egypt. God says to him, I am the Lord. Tell the king of Egypt everything I tell you. Now, this instruction connects directly to the end of the previous chapter. God had already told Moses to speak to Pharaoh, but Moses doubted himself. He said, I am not a good speaker. The king won't listen to me. And then God responds in an interesting way. The Lord said to Moses, I have made you like God for Pharaoh. Pause here for a moment. God is telling Moses, you carry authority, you carry power, you have divine backing. And I believe God is saying the same thing to someone watching today. Stop doubting yourself. Stop shrinking back. You have been empowered by God. Speak up. Step forward. You may be surprised by how you are received when you remember who sent you. In the same conversation, God also says to Aaron, you will be like a prophet to Moses. Not God, but a prophet, a messenger, a voice. So if God has placed you in an Aaron position, don't stay silent either. You are still God's voice in that space. Speak what He puts in your mouth. Then the Lord tells Moses and Aaron to command Pharaoh to let the Israelites go. But in verse 3, God says something very important. I will harden Pharaoh's heart. In other words, even though you have authority, the situation may not change immediately. The mountain may not move at first. But that doesn't mean you have failed. God already knows. He says, I will perform many signs and wonders, and I will bring my people out. God is involved. Your role is obedience. His role is the outcome. As we move to verses 8 to 13, we see the miracle of Aaron's staff turning into a snake. What's powerful here is that God already knew that Moses and Aaron would be tested, and He prepared them ahead of time. So don't be surprised when your faith, your calling, your obedience is tested. Sometimes, at first glance, the result may look the same as everyone else's. But wait, the difference will soon reveal itself. Then in verses 14 to 24, we see the water turned into blood. And notice this. God tells Moses, go back and meet Pharaoh again. Have you ever been rejected, ignored, turned down? Go back. God also tells Moses to take the same staff, the one that already turned into a snake. That same stick, that sin too. And that's a word for someone today. That idea you shelved, that proposal you abandoned, that experience you think is outdated, pick it up, dust your CV, dust that vision. It's still useful. God is not done with that situation yet. Others may look just as qualified, others may look just as capable, but remember, you have divine backing. So, until next time, as we continue to explore how these ancient events still speak into our modern lives, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next upload. God bless you and see you in the next study.